Hello Gemini, welcome to your special Halloween edition of He Said, She Said. Thanks for joining us. My name is Michelle.
And my name is Richard.
Doing something a little bit different this month, Gemini. We're offering a $25 Amazon gift card as a giveaway. If you're interested in being in the running to win, you can press the like button below and comment as well. That way we'll know who to choose from when we are going about choosing the winner, and the winner will be announced at the end of the month. So if you're interested, please make sure to like and comment below. Also, for those who aren't aware, you can press the little bell below, and that way you'll get the notification when we put up new videos for those that are interested in that. Okay, let's get started with your reading here, Gemini. Jack-o'-lantern, protection. You know, jack-o'-lanterns back in the olden times in England and in the UK, they were used for two things. One of them was to scare off undesirables, because traditionally Halloween was seen as a time when evil spirits were more likely to be around. So it's an energy of protection, but there's also an energy about lighting the way as well. So we'll see where this goes. I have a feeling it has to do with boundaries, either setting new boundaries or renewing old boundaries. Now, Richard has pulled from the Dark Mirror Oracle the card of Bride in a Cage.
Yeah, so let me read the tagline for this. Tomorrow will be the right moment. Tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. And the sentence about this is, did we die waiting for the perfect day, or were we never alive? So the card is about putting all your eggs in the basket of the future, so ignoring the present at the expense of hoping and planning for the future.
Okay, so Gemini, let's get started. We've already meditated on the energy. At the bottom of the deck, I've got for you the Nine of Cups. So yeah, hopeful, wishing. Let's see, we'll cut these cards. And remember, either side can resonate. I'll be reading as you, Gemini. Richard will be reading as the person that you're dealing with. But depending on how you identify, either side can resonate. Okay, let's get started. We'll start with the status of this relationship. How you're viewing this person. What are the strengths? What's working against you, the weaknesses? What you should continue to do or should do? What is it that you should not do? And the outcome, Gemini.
Okay, status of the relationship. How this person feels about you, Gemini. Strengths, weaknesses. What this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing. And the outcome if nothing changes.
All right. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so Gemini, coming out of a time of illusion, cutting through fantasy and coming back down to earth with a thud. It's not about looking over the rainbow and seeing things as I'm picking it up as better than or more than what you currently have. You know, when we think about that bride in a cage, they're wishing your life away. Here it's not wishing your life away. Here it's about reality.
All right, looking over here, status of the relationship, we have the Queen of Cups. It's a very nurturing kind of energy. Somebody who is in control of their emotions and is willing to be compassionate and care for others.
Okay, let's take a look. We have the King of Swords in the reverse as how you are viewing this other person. So there's a feeling around this of lies. There is an energy around this of being told lies in the past, still not trusting them. I don't think that that's you, Gemini. It could be, of course. It could be you thinking that this other person is not telling you the truth. We'll see where that goes. But all in all, I see that something's built on a lie. Something is being built on mistruths, if I can speak properly, and a sense of illusion, fantasy.
All right, so looking over here at how this person's viewing you, Gemini, we have the Five of Pentacles. in the upright. So somebody's been abandoned, somebody's been left out in the cold.
Okay, let's take a look and see what the strengths are here. We have the King of Coins, so 2 kings. So there's the feeling here around stability, somebody needing to be that rock, someone that you can trust, faithful, loyal, the breadwinner, someone who is successful in business, in life. There's an energy around this of earth sign. They don't have to be an earth sign, but they're taking on the qualities of the earth sign there. It's good energy that I'm feeling around this. It's protective energy. But the problem is that I see that there's a lack of trust. A lack of trust in this particular situation.
It's looking over here at strengths. We have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, somebody's let go of something, but it's looked upon as being a good thing.
Okay, let's take a look and see what the weakness is. We've got the 8 of Coins. Okay, so here it's about work. Putting in too much work.
Yeah, at the expense of what?
Too much work. Too much work. You know, there's an energy around this of seeing the reality around this person. It is about protection, but I don't think that it's this person protecting you, Gemini. It's more about this other person's boundaries as being somewhat impenetrable. Now, they're good with money. They're good with the financial side of things. You see that as their strong point, but their weakness is that they spend too much time on their work, not enough time doing fun things, doing things with the family. Yeah, there's an element around this of being unhappy around this person because they're just maybe a little bit too serious.
I get the idea that they're lying to themselves. They're in some sort of denial, especially about how much they work and how hard they work, and what they're trying to achieve.
Okay.
You know, you talk about these people who are workaholics, who work all the time, and what they're trying to do is work, and they'll always tell you, I'm trying to work for my future.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create stability here. But it's at the expense of what you're doing now. And I can't help but think that's the energy of that person over there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where this is going yet, but we'll certainly see. I think we've got the Page of Wands in the upright as the weakness. So this is about starting something new, and that's as a weakness here.
Yeah, you know what I'm getting around that, Richard? I think that Queen of Cups there, and you could be dealing with a water sign, Gemini. They could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or have water in their chart. But I feel that individual is getting ready to walk away and have something new.
That's right, and it's looked upon as being a weakness here because I think there is a chance here that there could be a meeting of the minds. There could be a way to change this and reach some sort of compromise. Yeah, I think you're right here, Michelle.
Yeah.
The strength here is that they're willing to let everything go.
Yeah.
Let things go that are quite valuable to them.
Yeah.
Gemini, I get the feeling that if this is you over here, that you are a breadwinner. You are somebody who is really good with money, who has created a large nest egg, shall we say. This person here is willing to let all that go.
To go for something new.
To go for something new. But it is looked upon here as being a weakness, which tells me that there is the possibility for something to be gained here.
They may have youth on their side. They may have an ability to create something new. You know, that's the thing. When the older someone gets, the less likely they're to taking a risk and leaving something behind.
That's right.
But when there's someone who perhaps is younger than you, Gemini, there's the risk they have the capability because they know that they don't have to be stuck, bride in a cage. That person may feel like they're caged, and Page of Wands there tells me that that's freedom, liberation.
That's right.
Now, when it comes to what you should continue to do, we've got the Four of Swords. So here it's about thinking, taking time to reflect before taking any kind of action. I do think that for you it's taking a time out possibly from working too hard in order to focus on family, focus on your home life before it erupts into something that you don't want to have happen.
All right, looking over here, what this person should keep doing. We've got the Two of Cups in the upright. I think it's staying with you, staying with the relationship.
Working on a harmonious partnership.
Yeah, rather than running.
Running for something new.
Running for something new here. But this is what's going on in their head right now. They have the ability, they have the capacity to leave this all behind. To say, well, look, I don't really need all the money. I can just go. Should they? Well, the advice is that they shouldn't. It's looked upon here as being a weakness. Yeah. They're also being told that they're better off working on the relationship with you, Gemini.
Yeah.
If this is resonating with you, Gemini, I think it's a warning. It's a time for you to come to this person and communicate with them and tell them that you'd really like to work on things. Maybe find a way to perhaps have less work and more fun.
It's like, in the initial stages of a relationship where everything's fun, fantasy, and it's not real. This is real now. We've come down to the crux of this.
Yeah,
things have gotten really real, and I think that when we talk about this, this may be your energy here, Gemini. The way that you're thinking about this is, I'm picking it up as not wanting to deal with this person, taking some steps away. With this Four of Swords, I get this as you not wanting to deal with them, like knowing that there's something going on there, someone's unhappy, but saying to yourself, look, I'd rather just continue with how I normally do things. This is how it is. A bit stuck in your ways, yes.
It's kind of like burying one's head in the sand.
Yeah,
not
pretending
there's not really a problem, and just throwing yourself into work.
Yeah. Yes.
Now the positive signs I see here are the Seven of Cups in reverse, meaning that there is a realization, or at least the potential for a realization of exactly what's going on. There might be some denial with that King of Swords in reverse as well. So there's definitely but I really feel like there's an opportunity here for you to hold on to this relationship.
There is, but the two things that I see here, which is kind of jumping out at me, is this issue of protection. Again, I feel it's the energy of the person who's working too hard. It's almost like a barrier for people not to get too close.
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling. Using work as a barrier. Like I have my work, and then I have this other life, but I'm focusing on my work.
Yeah, sometimes people are they're good at their work.
Yeah.
And that's what they become engrossed in. They may not be so good at relationships, for example.
Yes.
So that's what they focus on. They focus on what they're good at. Exactly.
Now, what you should not do here, we've got the Five of Cups, Gemini. So here it's about a lot of regrets over past situations, holding on to sadness. The thing is, I see this as someone who is very focused on the past and is ignoring a truth that they have about a past event that they're very unhappy about. The other thing I feel is someone feeling trapped, needing to release, needing to free themselves, finding love, but I don't think it's with this person. I get coldness here.
Yeah. You think this is a call for them to actually go find love with somebody else.
With someone else.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the way that I'm feeling about it. Of course,
Okay.
we'll continue on here.
Yes.
But the thing that drives it home for me is this Five of Cups is what this person shouldn't do. Focusing on the past and having a lot of regret over the past. If they want to keep this current person, then they need to stop thinking about the past.
And I also think they need to work less as well.
And work less. I think that they're using the work as an excuse not to deal with this.
Yeah. Gosh. So this could just be a situation where this isn't you, Gemini. This could be someone you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Or if you're cross-watching, this is a Gemini who is doing this to you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's look over here at what this person should stop doing. And we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. I really feel like that's more about... It's really more about this Five of Cups energy. It's for this person here. It's about... Forgiving somebody. It's about also, I think, looking back at the past and thinking about a past betrayal.
Yeah, it's almost like that bride in a cage person over there. I'm going to call them the Queen of Cups. Is apt to forgive someone for ignoring them.
Yeah.
No, I feel like the best thing here is to have it out.
Right. Well, this person obviously needs to do something.
Yeah, but this person seems to be just spending all their time at work and trying not to deal with the problem.
I mean, they need to do something for themselves.
Oh yeah, definitely. The outcome here is the Fool card. I see this as taking a risk, but I see it going one of two ways. We'll go into this in the in-depth reading, but it's either you, Gemini, taking a risk and being all in with this current person, or it's you taking a risk and doing something about this past situation.
Or it's you just letting them go and be the fool.
Being on your own.
Letting them be the fool.
Letting them be the fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it's more your energy though, Gemini. I get that as you taking that risk, taking that leap of faith, being all in. I think you've got a decision to make.
You got a lot of changes to make though, if you really want to keep this person.
Yeah, you've got a decision to make, whether to keep this person or to do something that you've been thinking about, possibly about a past situation which you have a lot of sadness, a lot of regret. The thing is, what's telling me here is you can't keep focusing on this. You have to make a decision to either do something about this or let it go and completely move into the present. That's the way I'm seeing the Fool there.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? This person is more interested in the future. This person seems to be more interested in the past. But neither really seem to be looking at the present moment.
They're not living. And they're certainly not living as a couple.
No, and it leads to a lot of problems when you've got one person living in the past and one person living in the future.
Yes.
Okay, looking over here at the outcome, we've got the Empress. Yeah, I picked this up as somebody female, but they don't have to be. It's just somebody who's embodying the Empress as being somebody who's finding their own power. So I get this as being liberation, and I think Michelle's right. Initially I thought it was a call to not find anything new. But with this Page of Wands here as the weakness, I think it's about not getting involved with anything new straight away.
Yeah.
Finding your own strength and your own power by yourself, and then being able to go out and find that Two of Cups that you really are so much desiring.
Yeah.
So being a water sign is somebody who, this person over here is somebody who is emotional, who lives on emotion. And that's not a bad thing, because that's just part of who they are. And I just don't feel like they're getting the emotion they need currently
I get
from this side.
I get distance. I get coldness.
Yeah, you're completely right, Michelle. You had it on the nose from the beginning.
It's
here.
a protective thing. It's a layer that this Queen of Cups finds it difficult to reach. And the problem that I see around this new Gemini is that you've come to this realization where this fantasy's worn off for you. Now that the fantasy isn't there, you see the reality of this, and it's not quite as, well, not what you thought it was. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting around this.
Yeah, real life has kind of come in and just faced you, and it's just like a thud.
Yeah,
that's what you described it as earlier, Michelle.
Yeah, and now that the fantasy's worn off, now you're in your head here about caught up in a past situation which you're finding it very difficult to move on from. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I do hope that you join us there. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on the Vimeo channel. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading. We'll be clarifying everything on the table, pulling out some Lenormands. Richard will be doing a Lenormand reading, and we'll also look at some oracles to see where this goes in the future. Really interesting reading. We've got the Fool versus the Empress. A lot of very creative energy. I'm feeling good energy actually on both sides. It seems like this is something that's good for both.
Something needs to happen
something
here.
That's needed
for both people.
So I'm feeling really good about the reading. So I hope that you join us in part 2. Again, the link is below, and that's the first link in the box. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. We're offering a special on the He Said, She Said. If this one isn't resonating, and it won't resonate with everyone, then feel free to check out our Soulful Repair playlist. There you'll find readings that are done in this He Said, She Said style, but they're not sign dependent, so you might find something there that suits your particular situation more. And don't forget about the Amazon gift card giveaway. If you're interested, don't forget to like and comment below. That's important so that we know who to choose from when we're picking the winner of the gift card. And also, if you're interested in the notifications as well, don't forget to press that little bell. It'll tell you when new content from the channel pops up, so you'll be one of the first to see it. We wish you the best here, Gemini. We'll see you in part 2, or we will see you soon.
Thank you, Gemini. Goodbye and good luck.